I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. I'm on it.
Hey, Freak Show! You're going nowhere!
We'll do it live! Fuck it!
Welcome back, kids and coaches, to another episode of West of Nowhere. I am Levi,
And I'm really tired.
and he just woke up. Dude, I want to fucking hear about your tiredness, okay? I fucking went to bed at 3:30 in the morning and got up
What time?
at 9, okay?
That's 6 solid hours, dude. That's good.
How many hours you get?
Like 5.
What? Go to bed. Go to bed earlier, you piece of shit.
Go to bed. My bad. Okay. Yeah. Just go to bed. Look, dude, I can't help that DMZ, the new it's the new game mode for COD.
Got you hooked, huh?
Dude, I don't know, like you should really check it out. I think you'd like it.
Yeah.
It's not the same as Warzone. You just drop in, you do missions, and then you exfil whenever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was talking to my buddy while I was in North Carolina. He's the one that told me about Tarkov in the first place. And I was telling him about that, and he's like, oh, yeah, I saw that they were doing something like that. And he's never really been big into Call of Duty, but he was like, did you see this other one? It's like Tarkov in space, and I was like, "Fucking what?" And it's the same. It's like the same game, but it's in space. I can't remember what it's called, but God, it looks so much fun, just fucking around and like just going,
Yeah.
like crashing into people's ships and like killing them before they can escape. It's pretty exciting. But yeah, I need to check it out. I was gonna check it out after I got back, and I got back this morning, so I haven't had
Well,
a whole lot of time.
just so you know, DMZ is free with like if you download Warzone, you get DMZ too,
Yeah.
because Warzone's free. So
Yeah.
is DMZ. You don't have to buy the fucking Modern Warfare 2 to be able to play it.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I say that is because I have a buddy who literally was like, "Oh, dude, I bought the whole game." I was like, "You didn't have to do that."
Yeah.
But speaking of people who pay for things for no reason,
Yeah.
we want to thank Jeremy Brazzers, Kylie Gangwish, Mark Stadler, Tony Burgess, Natalie Tacarante, Samantha Norton, and Colton Zamersla.
That is not the order that it ever goes in, and my autistic brain could not handle it. This isn't
started
the
at the
way
wrong
it goes.
I started at the wrong end of the list, and I was like, just keep going. And then I was like, wait, switch.
Fuck it. I mean, it works. Yeah, we want to thank those people from the bottoms of our hearts.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You make the world go round. Also, talked a lot of shit about not getting comments, and now we're getting like 20. We got 20 whole comments. I mean, granted, they're from 2 people, but
Hey, we appreciate you.
we appreciate you, Kylie and Pantera Girl 101. So yeah, it's a good time. I don't know. There wasn't really anything that I felt that added to this other than Kylie's comment on she didn't know that Ethan Hawke was in Dead Poet Society.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like super young. I
Yeah.
think he's the one who.
I think it's his first movie.
He's not the one who does it.
No.
The other guy.
No, it's that
The
other
guy
kid.
killed. Yeah, it's the other kid.
And yeah, she had some comments about Moon Knight. Oh, have you watched Black Adam yet?
Yes.
What'd you think of
I'm
it?
the one, I talked about it, remember?
Oh,
I
wow.
told you to watch it.
I watched it.
And like, yeah, nice. I think it's probably one of DC's best movies, hands down.
I thought it was pretty good. Also, I was very high while watching it, but I still thought it was fun. It was really funny to see because it was like you can see where DC and Marvel were like copying each other, like a Doctor Strange and Doctor Fate, and like the Eternium versus Vibranium, and like it's just really like funny because you know that those things happen, like they copied each other,
Yeah.
but it's until you see it like play out like that, it doesn't really hit you that well. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, fuck, okay, there's that thing. Yep, and that makes sense because that's like their answer to that, and then, well, and
Yeah.
it's just really fun. I did like it a lot. I I don't know. I thought while watching it that it was gonna go a certain way, and I was surprised in a good way. So,
Yeah.
um, yeah. I also
Yeah,
watched
no, it's a super good twist.
I watched that Sylvester Stallone movie, Samaritan.
Movie? Yeah. You liked it? Did you like it?
It was fun, but it wasn't like a great like film,
See,
but it was like
I thought
it
it was a
was
good.
it was fun.
I thought it was a good movie. I got it. I thought it was good.
It was
I
like
liked it a
a
lot.
very like campy type movie, which there's nothing
I
wrong with
definitely
that.
saw the I definitely saw the twist coming a mile away.
I did too, and you know why? Because who I was hanging out with told me that there was a twist, and so the whole time I'm like in my brain going, "What's the twist? What's the twist? What's the twist? What's the twist?" And then
Ah,
as soon
dang.
as like that they set it up, I was like, "Got it. Yep. Okay." So
That's the only thing I thought. That's the only thing I didn't like. I thought it was too obvious.
yeah,
That and then because I remember we put it on and I'm watching it and Natalie's sitting there and I was like, "Yo," she's like, "What?" Like I'm pretty sure that's who that is.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And she's like, "No," and I was like, "Bet, dude."
bet,
It's like it's too obvious.
yeah, yeah. Like I said, it wasn't like a cinematic masterpiece, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. Uh, I think that I need to stop being so hypercritical on movies because I think it ruins a lot of experiences. Like I spend too much time going, well, fuck, it's a shitty movie because they said one thing that I thought was dumb, and I don't know if that's a healthy way to go about life. But yeah, it was a good time. And Sylvester Stallone, he's like 160 and still jacked, just fucking huge.
Dude, so speaking of him, there's that new show he's in, Tulsa King.
Yeah, we were talking about that too a
He's a
couple weeks
mob,
ago.
yeah, he's a mob boss.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's still coming out. I think it's a little corny, right? I
yeah,
think it's a little corny, but it's a good show. I really like Sylvester Stallone, dude. I think he's a good dude. I like
yeah,
his acting.
yeah,
He's got such a huge range, you know?
yeah. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's just the same guy. It's like when what's his name? Um, Sean Connery played the Spaniard in the Highlander movies, and he didn't change anything. He's just like still
Yeah.
Sean Connery in his super
Uh-huh.
Scottish accent. So, hola. Like that's not Spanish at all, dude. Uh, yeah, but it is he's good at what he does. He knows Sylvester Stallone knows what he needs to do, and he does it well. And that's all you can ask, right?
He's an action hero, you know?
That's right. The last one probably. Um, I so I drove across the country and back halfway
Yeah.
this
How's
weekend.
that?
It was kind of boring. I listened to an audiobook and then I listened to Type Suck the rest of the way, but I drove all the way from here in Wisconsin to North Carolina, um, and then back, and I left at like noon, or
Mm.
well, it was like 1 in the afternoon, and so I got to North Carolina at like 6 in the morning,
Ugh.
7 in the morning. So I was driving like overnight most of the way, and then on the way back, I left, pretty early. It was like 11ish, maybe, when I actually got on like the interstate, and then I got home about 2:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
But the whole Appalachian went through the whole range there. That was
Yeah.
it's pretty exciting. Didn't see a Bigfoot or Mothman or nothing. but
You probably did, you just don't know it.
that's true. I did kill the fuck out of a coyote though, so win.
It's the worst, dude.
Yeah. So I rented a car, and because I was like, I'm not, I'm not gonna take any vehicle that I have access to. I'm gonna rent somebody else's and then drive it up there. Mainly because I wanted to get something that was gonna be super good on gas, you know.
Yeah.
And so I rented a car, and it was a 2021 Toyota Corolla. So super, super good on gas. And they were like, "Hey, do you want to do the insurance thing?" And I was like, what does that do that my insurance does not do?" And they're like, "Well, it basically just covers you at, like, you could bring us back a steering wheel and you'd be covered." And I'm like,
How much was that though?
it was like $20 a day extra or something like that.
Oh, okay.
But
It's not bad.
hit that fucking coyote, which got lodged in the front bumper after I hit, because I was going like 80 when I fucking hit it. And yeah, I just like on the lower end of the front bumper in the grill
Yeah.
like section, it just like caved that in, and it was just stuck in there. And I am not a doctor, but I'm fairly certain he died pretty instantaneously. So
Dude, PETA's coming after us for sure, bro.
I was just driving, and
You were probably speeding, so you were doing it illegally. So you probably, if you were going the speed limit, you probably would have killed the animal. All right, so
yeah, he would
here
have.
comes PETA.
He would have suffered. He so after that, I saw about 100 deer on the side of the road, like on my like way through West Virginia and the western part of Virginia. So like all the way, like, I don't know, it was like 3 a.m, and
Yeah.
so, you know, they're just starting to wake up and move around and stuff, feed a little bit. And I'm like, man, I'm glad you guys aren't like in the mood to move a lot, because I would have fucking hit at least, because it was crazy. Every turn I would take, there'd be 3 deer just sitting there, like just standing on that side of the road, just chilling.
Dude, deer sketch me the fuck out, dude.
In what way?
Just cause like, well, cause like if like they just have to take like 2 seconds to jump out, and then for whatever reason something in their little brain goes stand still.
Yeah, they're in shock, man. Yeah,
That's wild, dude. Like it never fails. And even if you barely tap a deer, you're fucking up the front of your car.
hmm
Like there's some thick girls.
yeah. It's crazy because they're, you know, they don't weigh more than, you know, humans. So it's like, you know, they just fuck
Have you hit a
everything.
human before? I'm pretty sure it'd fuck the front of your car up too.
Well, that's
Just
what.
saying.
Well, maybe. Um, he didn't make that big of a. I mean, uh, no, but like, I don't know. I think anything just standing in the middle of the road is not going to be fun for something going 75, 80 mile an hour. Like, you know.
Yeah.
So, plus you get into them buck boys with the antlers, like stab your eyeball out. That would suck. You'd hit a deer and then just. Anyway. So that was my trip. It was pretty exciting. It was kind of cool in North Carolina. There's a lot of like, I don't know what you'd call them, but they're like these old school fucking like Revolutionary War looking houses. I don't know. They're all classy, or not classy, classic, like, I don't know, New England architecture, something.
Gotcha. Yeah.
There's a term, but I don't know what it is. But I was pretty sweet. There's a whole section in Winston-Salem that's like old town, like old Salem is what they call it, and
Yeah.
it's just all like original buildings from back then. Kind of neat.
Yeah. No, that is right. That's awesome.
Yeah. But anyway, so that's that.
Yeah. Right.
So there's some stuff going on this week. Not a lot of
Not
crazy
much, though.
stuff.
Yeah. No one died.
No.
So there goes our show.
Well, that's not true. Somebody did die. The Clarence Gilliard from Die Hard, the cop from Die Hard.
Yeah.
He died.
No. Like
Yeah.
the dude from fucking like Urkel?
No, what? That's a
He was
different guy, isn't it?
that's a cop. That was a cop in Die Hard.
Oh, fuck, it might be the same guy. Oh, shit.
Do do do.
Do, do, do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Maybe.
the
No, this is a different guy. This is a
oh.
different dude.
Uh,
I mean, this
yeah.
guy was also in. So
This
he's
guy
I don't
was
know.
also a cop in Die Hard,
Yeah,
so this is
he
like
was
the
in
one I
like
thought of.
Top Gun and Matlock and Walker Texas Ranger and stuff. But yeah, no, who was that guy though?
Sergeant Al Powell in the movie.
No, yeah,
Oh, Reginald Vell Johnson.
Reginald Bell Johnson. I feel like he died like a while ago.
I don't know if he did or not, but he was definitely.
No,
he
he's
was, like
still
when you
alive.
said that. Yeah,
Look
when
at
you
him
said
go.
that, I was like, that's him. That's
Family
like that's
Matters.
the.
Yeah, no, different guy. But yeah,
Was that the name of the show? Was the show not called Urkel?
no, it's called Family Matters.
Oh damn.
I mean, it would be
I
fun
used
if it
to
was called Urkel, though, right?
I used to love that show.
Yeah. Um, what else we got going on? Hey, OBJ is
Hey,
supposed to be getting ready to get off the injury waivers for like he's a free agent right now, but he also had like a torn ACL or something, so
right.
nobody signed him. And this last weekend, he gets kicked off of an airplane. So
Ooh,
yeah.
what'd he do?
Um, yeah, I don't know. He also, I guess he was fading in and out of consciousness, is what they were saying. So
So it
yeah,
just sounds like he was drunk on a plane.
maybe.
Is that illegal to be drunk on a plane now?
I don't know.
That's weird.
If
Just because like I feel like if you get kicked off a plane, it's because you're like
so,
being a jackass.
customer failing to follow crew member instructions to fasten their seatbelt. So,
Oh.
man. So
He got on the plane hammered and he was just like they're like buckle up and he was like stop.
yeah. I guess he was.
Dang, dude,
I guess he was sleeping when they were telling him to put on his stuff, and then he's just like,
nah.
"Fuck you."
Oh, that's so weird. Just buckle him up.
Yeah, just tuck him in, buckle him up.
Yeah, dude, buckle him up. You know who
Yeah,
that guy is?
yeah,
He was famous at one point for the
yeah,
one-handed catch. Now everyone does it.
yeah. And nobody ever caught a ball with one hand before that. I know that for sure. Um, hey,
Show me proof.
in 2016,
Hey.
you remember when that guy ate that other dude's face?
Oh, with the bath salts shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, so he put in an insanity plea. Why it's just now going to court, I have no idea. But yeah, he he put in an insanity plea. So
Based off of drug consumption? Is that even a thing?
I don't know. So in case you don't remember, there's this guy who just fucking attacked this couple in Florida. Obviously, it was in Florida. In their garage and chewed one of the victims' faces. Um, so yeah, pretty cool. He pled not guilty by reason of insanity to 2 counts of first-degree murder and the other charges for the 2016 slayings. He also seriously injured a neighbor who tried to help them. Um,
I don't think he's gonna get out. I don't think it's gonna go through.
well, the judge accepted it. Judge accepts
I mean, I just don't.
insanity
I don't.
plea.
Yeah, I get that, but he still has to like. They still have to do the trial, right? Like they still have to like argue the case, like how they think
Oh,
he's insane.
yeah, that's true, I guess.
And I just don't think it's gonna like. I don't know, dude. Like I can't. I don't think that you can. I took these drugs willingly, but I didn't mean to kill those people.
I don't
I
think
get it.
this is the
I should have
same
took the
thing.
drugs. No.
No, because this one doesn't even like mention anything about drugs in the whole article.
Huh.
But I feel like there was several around that time. Was there not?
I don't think there was several people getting 8. No,
I feel like there might have been.
I don't. That doesn't make any sense. Like, cause there's just like this one huge story. It was like the dude high on bath salts attacks dude, eats his face,
Yeah,
and everyone was like freaking out. Zombies.
that's true. Um, well, yeah, this one was in Cleveland. Yeah, see, there are multiple ones. What? That was in
Damn, dude.
2012? We're getting too old. We're getting too old for this shit. Well, then I am confused because I was under the impression that this was that one too. Apparently, there's a different guy who also eats faces, and
I mean, okay,
he's
so
gonna be
maybe this dude
insane.
was insane.
Yeah,
Dude, that's wild.
yeah.
All right,
Um,
so well, the dude in Cleveland who ate faces from bath salts does not need to get off from insanity, but I'm guessing he didn't.
I'm pretty
Um,
sure they shot him.
oh shit!
I can't remember for sure, but I thought he got shot to death. That's why I was confused. I was like, man, I'm pretty sure. But
Yeah, I only ever remember hearing about one story where someone's face got ate, and
yeah,
I'm pretty sure I was in A school, and it was like 2012.
yeah. This Cleveland one's from 2012. Hey man, pretty exciting stuff going on there. China, China's got some protests going on still. Weird.
Yeah.
Different stuff. Now they have coronavirus lockdown protests, which is I don't know. It feels like really behind the curve because I think everybody else already got over that, right? Like they stopped doing their protests like a while ago. Um, but regardless,
When
uh,
this is the protest that China's allowing them to do,
oh
you
yeah,
know what
they're
I'm
like,
saying?
all right, you can do this one because we
Now you
don't
can do
care.
it.
Um,
Yep. Hmm.
you gotta have all your forms filled out and submitted, and then
In triplicate,
in triplicate. That's
right?
right.
Yeah.
Um, So yeah, so they are having these different types of protests going on in response to more coronavirus lockdowns, and Chinese government has basically done I don't know, it was like some social media espionage. They flooded Twitter with bot accounts,
Really.
and yeah, and they're flooding the social networking site with adverts for sex workers, pornography, and gambling when users search for a major city in the country, such as Shanghai, Beijing.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, what they're trying to do is prevent people from seeing the protests on Twitter by oversaturating Twitter with porn.
I thought Twitter was like taking a nosedive. Like I heard that was like failing recently because they
Nobody knows
fired
what's
a shit
going
ton of
on.
people.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
He did
Anyway,
did fire a bunch of people, and then a bunch of other people um resigned. But you know, it remains to be seen if those positions were pertinent to, because like you can run an app with X amount of people, but
right.
like a lot of those people were there for development purposes and like advancing stuff. So like a lot of them left, and now he's basically gonna start from scratch. And I don't know. There's a lot of people who hope it fucking goes down. I don't really care one way or the other, but um, anyway, one of the it's weird though because one of the things is that Elon Musk was saying before he officially purchased it was he was concerned with the bots on Twitter. And it's not like you could get rid of ones that are already there, but you can always put more on. Like it's not
Yeah.
impossible. You just have to make more accounts and then feed them into the fucking whatever algorithm you got it programmed for. But uh, anyway, so when people are trying to look up protests, they were uh, either super surprised or super offended, one of the two, uh, when adverts for porn and different sexy stuff came up, and then also gambling. But I think that's pretty funny though. Like,
That is weird. I'd
I
be
just
like,
want to know what's
like,
going on with this protest.
right? You're
Tips.
just like protest in China. Are you lonely tonight? Wait, what?
Hot singles in your area. Oh fuck
In
yeah,
your
dude.
area, dude. And
Let's go.
they want to. You know?
Here's my question: Just do people actually click on those things?
So I think that in like the beginning, right, when they first started doing those ads, people were like, "Yo, really?"
Damn.
Click. But nowadays, I
And
mean,
who's
obviously
paying for
it
them?
has. I think nowadays, like there probably are like a few people who do it. There
Yeah.
has to be, right? Because they wouldn't keep doing that ad.
Yeah.
There's no way. Because every time I see one of those ads, it's like hot mom 5 miles away
Yeah.
wants to bang you. It's like really nice.
Noise.
And then I just keep scrolling, but it's hilarious.
Um,
Um,
one thing that I think is really funny about it is like I'll have my VPN on and it'll be, fucking Chicago or something, and I'll find one that's like a location based. Like, oh, there's hot milfs in Chicago. I was like, yeah, probably, but like, dumb bitch. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I've met people who I suspect probably are the kind of people that click on those things, but like, I just don't understand how you can go through your entire life and hear people talking shit on those things and then still go, fucking, might be a
Maybe it'll
chance,
work
dude.
this time.
Maybe.
1 in a million right here, dude. It's like they're playing the lottery, dude, but
That's
different.
true. Yeah. Except for, I don't know, there's still a hint of like maybe you'll win in the lottery. This seems completely fictitious. Like,
You
there's
know,
no way that a hot MILF in my area is advertising on Pornhub for no reason.
dude, it's those
Just to
dudes
talk to
you know
me.
what I'm talking about. I know the dudes that click on those ads. It's the
Yeah.
dudes that when you go to the strip club, they get one dance from a girl and they go, "That girl loves me."
Oh, yeah. She's my favorite.
Those are the dudes. Yeah, those are the dudes that click on those ads. They're
Falling in love with strippers, man. Yeah. It's just- I don't know. I just, like, so I've heard of stories from, friends or
Uh-huh.
some relative,
Yeah.
whatever, where like they know somebody who's gotten like duped by somebody on like Instagram, like scamming them, so they like end up sending a bunch of money to that person or whatever. And I'm just like, how? Like, I just don't get it. Like, what are these
No, yeah, it
people
doesn't make
saying to you?
sense.
And what do I need to say to you? Like, fucking said, give me some money. Fuck, dude. Fuck, donate to the show. Yeah, I feel bad for those kind of people because it doesn't seem like they have a whole lot of like critical thinking. But
Well, what it is, I think what it is that like in this day and age where like you can literally pick up your phone and talk to anyone whenever.
yeah,
People have never felt more lonely, right? Because like just because we're talking right now, like I'm still alone.
yeah,
Um, but and then, so they just think, well, if I send this money, like
yeah.
maybe this will actually work out.
Maybe
Like,
they'll talk to me. Maybe they'll love me. You
right? Yep.
you think that was like a thing when like phone sex lines were big?
Yes.
Like,
100%. You're sitting at home alone and you're like, I just got to pay $1.99 a minute and
yeah,
this person will talk to me.
like, oh man, I don't know. It's crazy. Have you ever watched any of those fucking like there's not life after porn, but there's a different documentary that's based on like the streaming ones. In particular, this was before OnlyFans took off, but like hearing some of the people that like are involved in that, they're like, the communication that they have is like you got to pay to talk to this person, like a text message, like you have to pay money just to send a message to them,
Yeah.
and people just keep doing it and keep doing it. And like on 90 Day Fiance, there's this one couple where this girl's in Russia and the only way this guy can talk to her is on this app, and that he has to pay to send a message to her every fucking time. If he wants to talk to her, he has to pay money just to say hi. Like,
Yeah.
it's so crazy. And then there's some websites where they're like, you like, I can't even talk to you out, like I can't give you my social media or anything. Like I can't, like I have to. What do you mean? Just send it, bro. Fucking live life on the edge. Anyway, I don't really remember where we were going with that, but
We were talking about the Chinese and then ads, and then we got off in the weeds about people clicking on ads. Those kind of ads.
the fucking Chinese every time. Um, are you watching the World Cup right now?
I know that it's on,
Yeah.
but I have not watched it. I literally like I know I could. I have people. I have friends that are here. They're like texting in the group chat about watching it, and I don't know. Like soccer's cool, but I just don't really get into it.
It's hard to get into, especially on like TV, because you have so many other options. But like going to a game, like an actual match would be fun. Or
Well, that's
like,
any sport, man. Like even because
yeah,
I find baseball boring as fuck to watch on TV,
yeah, that is true.
but going to a game is awesome.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Um, but yeah, so there's this headline on the Reddit subreddit for news, and it just says U.S. advances past Iran, and I was like, wait, what? What did I
Wait, what?
fucking did I fucking sleep too long? What's happening? And then realized that they're talking about the World Cup, and I'm like, okay. Which I've heard it's been kind of a shit show, um, from a event standpoint, like because it's in
Right.
Qatar, and I don't know if you know a lot about Qatar, but kind of a terrible place. They so their population is like made up of migrant workers. Like a majority of their population is people who aren't even from there, that are just there
Okay.
for work. And they're also like, it's an Arabian, or not Arabian, Islamic kind of dominant culture. And
Okay.
so everything that kind of comes with that, like as per like, you get the same kind of thing in Saudi Arabia or Afghanistan now, or where it's like women can't show their faces and we hate gay people. And so there's
Ugh.
been a lot of interesting kind of not like instances or anything, like nothing's happening aggressively there, but there's like some protesting, I guess, like so
Okay.
some countries are wearing like rainbow armbands, or we're trying to wear rainbow armbands for like support of the LGBTQ community, whatever.
Yeah.
And fucking Qatar was like, get fucked. Like
Nah.
you're not wearing that shit here. And so Iran, their soccer team, uh did not sing along to their national anthem at the opening ceremonies, which is like huge because they're,
Yeah.
they got Iran's got some shit going on too, where there are a lot of women's rights, weirdly enough. So they're, I don't know. I feel real nervous for those dudes when they go back, I guess is what.
Yeah.
But um, yeah, who would have thought? This is all just involved in this soccer. Yeah, it's crazy. The football, if you will.
Well, I mean, like I feel like it makes sense, right? Because like it started in America. I feel like where like where big athletes started to like take a stand on like some kind of major
Yeah,
conflict going on in the States, right?
yeah,
And so it's only natural that like other athletes in other countries go, we can affect change by just
yeah.
doing something subtle,
We
right?
have a
Because
voice.
dude, Colin Kaepernick made the goddamn country explode when he took a knee.
Yeah,
So I mean, so something as little as not singing along to a song,
yeah.
like that can have an effect. Like
I'm glad you
I don't
brought
know.
that example up because fucking Ben Shapiro tweeted about how brave the Iranian people were for, um, not singing along to their
For not
national
singing?
anthem,
Okay.
and like that's like such a good protest. But then, like, he's one of the people who was like dogging on Colin Kaepernick, and it's like, so you only think it's okay when it's not a country that you live in, or like what's the fucking deal, dude? Like I get it. You're not going to have a 1-for-1 for like causes. Like a lot of people don't think that there's any point for Colin Kaepernick's protests, and obviously a bunch of people disagree. But like, I don't know. It seems very straightforward when another country has something where they're like, yeah, we have this huge human rights thing going on with a lot of the women in our country, and our soccer team stand in solidarity with them, blah blah blah. And
Yeah.
it's another country, so you're like, fuck yeah, dude, you do that. But then when it's too close to home, you're like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Better not do it. Weird. People
Yeah. No,
people
I
are
get what you're
really
saying.
good
There's
at
definitely a
compartmentalizing.
parallel there. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's definitely a parallel there. So him making a point to speak out that they did a good job
Yeah.
makes him sound like an idiot.
Yeah. But he does that a lot, so it's okay. Anyway, did you watch Squid Games?
I did.
So the old dude in Squid Games
Yeah.
has been charged with sexual misconduct. So
Damn it.
yeah, he got
He got me too'd.
yeah, and weirdly enough, it did happen in 2017, which is like right around when that stuff was like really picking up too. So
Right.
yeah, accused of touching a woman inappropriately. And you can tell this is a non-American website just because of how they phrase things. She touched a woman inappropriately. Like, I don't know. I feel like it would have been way more slanderous if it was like the Washington
There'd
Post
probably
or
been way more
something.
detail if it was here. Yeah.
Um,
It'd been like groped or something.
yeah. So yeah. Anyway, I just saw his name pop up and I was like, oh shit, this is that guy.
This is that
I still haven't watched Squid Games. I need
one
to.
dude.
Fuck.
Well, they're gonna recast him. It's not gonna be the same.
Yeah, it's gonna change
You
the
know.
whole show. I mean, I don't know. Did he even make it through in the first season? Does anybody know?
Did you not watch the show?
No, I just said I didn't
Well,
watch it.
spoiler. Okay. Well, spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't watched it. He's like the main bad guy.
Oh shit! What an asshole.
Yeah, like you find out at the end of the show that he's like the one. He's just in there to like spice shit up,
Yeah,
but he's like the main dude like running it,
I love that.
not the guy you thought was running it. Yeah.
That's amazing. Um, like a bad guy in real life too. Look at that. Anyway, that's all I got.
All right. Well, the moment you've all been waiting for. Oh, Billboard Top 200, Top 10. No surprise that Taylor Swift's Midnights is still at number one.
Hell yeah.
Her Loss by Drake and 21 Savage still at number two. Un Viernes Sin Ti, Bad Bunny at number three. It's Only Me, Lil Baby at number four. Dangerous Double Album up from 6 to 5. Morgan Wallen, not going anywhere.
Sitting
God,
strong.
whoa. At number 6, The Highlights by The Weeknd. That's at 93 weeks on the top or on the on the charts. And then out of nowhere, up from 115 to number 7, Thriller, Michael Jackson. That's so wild. Would you like to guess how many weeks he's been on the 200 on the top 200 charts?
It's like 400 something. Gotta be.
549 weeks.
Man, that's
Yeah,
quite the lengthy time.
that's a lot.
Yeah.
And then up from 9 to 8, Harry's House by Harry Styles.
Harry Styles
And
by
then-
Harry's house.
Harry Styles, yeah. Debuting at number 9. Oh no, it's starting.
Oh no.
Debuting at number 9, Jupiter's Diary, 7 Day Theory by Rod Wave. And then at number 10, Here we fucking go.
It's that time of year.
Christmas by Michael Bublé.
Oh fuck. At least it's
I do
Michael
have to
Bublé.
say,
He's cool.
well, not even that. I'm happy to say that like at least we got past Thanksgiving before like the charts just start filling up
That
with Christmas
is
music.
true. Yeah.
I really thought Mariah Carey was going to be on the top 10 from now until the end of
Time.
December.
Yeah. Yeah, I went to a store earlier today and I was like, goddamn Christmas music. Like I don't care if that's like your favorite thing. Like
Yeah.
you love when Christmas comes because all the Christmas songs they put on the stores, that's fantastic for you. But like as somebody who had worked in that environment, like I just feel bad for the people who are there all fucking day. And even worse is they put it on a loop so like the same song will play eventually again. And so you're just like, I want to die.
There we go.
So,
Speaking of Christmas stuff,
yeah.
there's a new Ryan Reynolds movie that just came out.
Oh, with Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Spirited.
It looks pretty fun. Like a
So
Christmas Carol
it's
type kind of thing.
it is 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Christmas Carol. Yeah. It's like they definitely intertwined that.
Yeah.
If you like musicals, then you'll like.
Oh, it's a
I really
musical.
tried. It's a musical. Oh my
Oh.
God, dude, is it a fucking musical?
Interesting.
Every 5 fucking seconds, someone's singing. If it's not a bad movie because they make fun of the fact they keep singing.
Yeah.
I liked that. They were
Yeah.
just like, really, again, this is what we're doing. Like, and they do it multiple times throughout the
Yeah.
movie. And like when they're not singing, the like actual comedy of it is pretty good.
Yeah.
I just really hate musicals, but
Yeah.
I tried to struggle through just to like finish it
I gotta tell you,
because overall it's not bad, but
I'm proud
fuck.
of you. Look at you go.
I turned it off. Like it took me 3 days to watch it
Really? Holy shit.
because I kept turning it. I kept being like, all right, that's enough, dude. It's enough singing for me for right now.
The only time I take multiple days to finish watching one like thing is if I get
Yeah.
interrupted. Like when I was watching Ari Shafir's new special on YouTube, which is
Yeah.
called Jew, and I watched like half of it, and then Jeremy came home and we went to the gym, and there's a bunch of, and I just forgot about it until the next day. I was like, fuck it, so I just restarted it because I just wanted to keep the flow going, you know.
Yeah.
But like that's the only time that I have that issue. Like I mean I am impressed that you powered through, honestly, but
Well, like I said at the beginning of the show, I've been playing DMZ a lot. So anytime I get annoyed, I'll just shut it off and start playing video games again. And then I'd get because like like I said, I'm out of TV shows to watch. Like
yeah.
I don't have anything to watch, so I've just been like trying to find stuff to like catch up on.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, I'll watch this movie. It's got to be great. It's got Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds. Like,
Can't miss. Yeah.
but yeah, no, Spirited. It's a musical. Check it out. It's not terrible. If you like musicals, you'll fucking love it. Yeah, and it's funny.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, there's a new Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It's like
I didn't
45
see
minutes
it,
long.
but I saw that happened.
It's definitely worth the watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. But that's all I've got.
I can't remember. Oh, Little Demon. Have you watched that show?
I have not.
So it's on FX, so it's on Hulu, but it's
Right.
in the spirit, like in the same kind of like animation style as Rick and Morty almost. Like the people look very similar, but it's this girl who finds out that her dad is Satan, and her mom trying to like keep Satan from like collecting all of his full power by reuniting with the Antichrist, basically.
Okay.
Anyway, so it's a cartoon and it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
so add
Little
that.
Demon.
There's only one season because it just came out, but Little Demon. Check it out.
All right, we want to thank our friends, Dutch Endeavor Podcast, Kicking It with the Kellys, Remedy Room, and No New Friends. As always, our links are in our link tree. It's linktree/WOKPOD.
The old woke pod.
Oh, woke pod. Yeah. Leave comments everywhere. We'll read them, I guess, if Levi deems it necessary. But we appreciate it anyway. So I appreciate
she
you,
told me
Kylie, and Pantera Girl.
not
I don't
to
think
read.
Pantera Girl ever said not to read them.
Oh, that's true.
Did she?
Fine.
Yep, you're right. So I appreciate you, Pantera Girl. So hats off to you.
Fucking stop bullying me.
Little. All right, yeah, I'm good.
Fucking bully me on my own show, you piece of shit. Yeah, that's it. I've had enough. Peace out, bitches.
Tip your bartender.